When troubleshooting a microphone, I like to say that there are usually three main issues or problems that people run into. Of course, there's a whole more that could be present, but I like to say three. Number one, that the gain might be too quiet, that it's not listening close enough. Number two, that it's too hot. Or number three, that the phantom power isn't on a condenser mic. I'll run through all three of those here. For example, first, sometimes the gain is too quiet. So if I'm talking and I turn the gain down, it's too hard to listen. The microphone just isn't hot enough. And what will happen is that you'll have to move up your fader on your mixer, and you'll just get a lot of extra noise. Or sometimes you might give it a little bit of feedback, and that's never good. So the fix to that is quite simply turn it back up. Number two is that you might have things too hot. So the sound source coming out of the person's mouth or the instrument might be too much volume for the microphone. That is usually what we call clipping. So if I try this and I turn the gain way too hot and then I speak into the mic, it sounds like this. The problem is, of course, there's too much electricity for the equipment to handle, and to fix that, all you need to do is to turn it down. Now it's going to listen at the appropriate volume. And finally, if you have a condenser mic as opposed to a dynamic microphone, the condenser mic needs a little bit of extra power to get the signal from the microphone to the board. We call that phantom power, or 48 volts. And usually the telltale sign of a microphone not working here is that it quite simply To fix it, quite simply turn on the 48 volts and you should be back in business. Sometimes it helps to troubleshoot this by plugging in a dynamic microphone. You know a dynamic microphone is going to work without 48 volts. And if it works in that cable with that microphone, then you can turn on the 48 volts and it should work with the condenser microphone. And that's that.